No,
that's not time yet.
Oh,
but we always forget. So, and then you walk over, and then you see your shoulder, and then it's like, hey, welcome back to Still Whiskey. I'm Devin.
I'm Vince.
I'm Rich.
And today, what are we reviewing, Vince?
We are getting into the Widow Jane Decadence.
Seductive and sultry. Finished in maple
syrup barrels, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Maple.
It might be
syrup
mapley.
barrels.
Maybe.
It might be.
We'll find out.
Pancakes.
Maybe
Stick around, let's find out.
Widow Jane Decadence, a blend of straight bourbon whiskeys finished in maple syrup barrels, aged to perfection. It's only 91 proof.
Yeah, we've had
91 proof.
only other Widow Jane I've had was
Regular
a couple
10 year?
of the 10 years, yeah. Had a rough one.
We had a rough.
That was a rough one, and then we got a good
So-
one.
I really wish we still had that bottle though,
Oh,
because I
gosh.
want to come back to it and say, is it as
Yeah, I think
nasty
it
as
is.
it?
So now-
We went back to it many times.
Just to level set, it was a regular 10-year Widow Jane. I was up in Idaho, picked up a bottle of it, and was excited. Excited to try
Yep.
it. Opened it, and it was barely drinkable. Like, it was hard to drink.
Would you say it was similar to that dead guy that we got?
Yes.
That dead guy was
Yes.
a drain pour.
Dead guy was awful.
Yeah.
And Widow Jane was awful, but I'm reading all these reviews, and I'm like,
Yeah.
how are people saying this is
These
good?
10 years are single barrels. So, like, it's...
Right.
That one a
Yeah.
rat died in it on
And then we got another
another
10 year, and it
So
was
then,
a lot better.
I don't know what any of this has any bearing on
Whoa.
this Decadence, but anyway. So
Devin.
then
Of course.
so I didn't like it, but then I ended up getting second bottle, and the second bottle was infinitely better. Infinitely better. So we figured we must have just got a bad barrel of the 10-year
Yeah.
Widow Jane.
Yep.
In fact, there was one night we tried to trick you
Sure. Yeah.
by giving you the Widow Jane and telling you were drinking something really good.
And I was like, I like this a lot.
And you were like, oh, this is good. And we're like, ha ha ha, that's funny.
horrible
You're
there.
drinking terrible whiskey. And we realized, oh no, the joke's on us.
yeah.
It just went
You
everywhere.
just spilled that
Yeah,
everywhere.
you're having a hard time.
Yeah. These, where they don't have, like, a good, like,
I know.
lip on it, like, it's just gonna...
I think you're just supposed to drink about
Cool
the
bottle though. Isn't that the same as the Pursuit bottle?
Yep.
Ooh. For 91 proof, that's more ethanol on the nose than you'd expect. MSRP on this too?
$120 ish.
You just call it team?
Yep.
Team.
Team
Hey,
whiskey.
ready? Go team.
Nobody knows what you just did.
I do, but I was just gonna let him go with it. Yeah, 120. So, a little bit on the higher end. Like,
I expected it to smell more mapley.
A little sweet though. It is a little sweet, like more sugary.
Yeah.
More sugary than maybe maple right on the nose. Off the rip.
you get your nose in there pretty good.
Are you wearing a Cletus shirt? Cletus?
Yeah.
Is that like the get off the dang roof Cletus?
No, this is like the go race cars and do burnouts in Florida of Cletus.
Oh, I'm thinking Cletus from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Like, get off the dang roof.
Yeah.
Come on, Cletus.
Yeah.
So if you get your nose...
that should be like a clip that you just cut with no context at all and just post it.
Yeah, there we go.
Come on, Cletus.
So if you get your nose in there pretty good, like you can get that sweetness of
Sure,
you can start getting that sweet. It's almost like an apple cider or apple like juice.
Huh.
It's a little nut.
Really
Little
getting
nutty.
there.
Little nutty.
No, you're not getting the apple. Anything?
Yeah.
Just
First sip.
Just
send it.
Just went for it. Maybe now I'm getting a
Little
little bit
muted.
of that.
Little muted. So the maple's there. Little maple leaning towards honey, in my opinion.
yeah.
The proof.
I like it.
is
It's
more-
not over.
No, it is not.
Right?
It is certainly not. You remember the episode we did with the
Already.
RD1 maple
Oh, that
finished
one.
in maple,
gosh.
and it was like maple
Yeah.
dripping all over the pancakes and the
Yeah.
thing.
This is like-
this is not like that.
This is
way more
buttery.
subtle.
There's a buttery.
Yep.
It's
very
very
decadent.
it's very decadent. No,
Wow.
reading about this, I was worried that it was going to be heavy on the maple, but I feel like the maple is just perfect.
Yeah.
I'm
it is
surprised-
from New York's finest artisanal maple syrup
Yeah,
from grown maple in New York.
I'm getting a lot of butter.
A little cinnamon in the back end. on the finish. As you breathe out, it's like a little cinnamon.
It's what you would think. I think you want from everything that's finished in maple. Just adds a little bit of sweetness.
Just enough.
Yeah. But this does.
This is
the
done well.
others
This is
are
done
like
well.
you've just flavored it with maple.
Right.
Right, which is surprising because there's a very big difference between an infused whiskey where it's a flavored cherry whiskey or root beer whiskey or something versus it's been finished in the barrel of the thing.
Yeah.
But the RD1 came through much more maple forward than this. This one's a little sugar, a little bit of.
You say a little nutty?
Yeah, a little bit. What I was about to say though was
what
you know
kind of
the
nuts?
powdered sugar, the vanilla powdered sugar. Get a little bit of that too.
To me, it's like when you have pancakes and you have the butter with the syrup, but it's like that, but it's just a hint of it. It's not too much, but it is very buttery. Like the maple and the butter and the kind of fluffiness of the pancake. Like it's all
It's interesting that it's because like the other one, so the rye, the finished rye I have that from Angel's Envy.
Yeah.
Where that one isn't finished in maple, but it feels sugary mapley because it's finished like in the rum cast, right? So it's got the sugariness to it. But the rye with that goes interesting because it's like definitely like more like the breadiness with the sweetness. I like what the bourbon's doing here where it's got that sweetness, but it's not feeling like full, like heavy bready. It's just kind of like a nice, like
There's
smooth.
it lives up to its name.
Yeah, it is. It's very easy and nice.
There's something on the mid palate that I can't put my finger on though that is a little funky. That I'm not sure.
Gosh, I
You'll get it on the nose.
I really like this. Man, I like that. Shoot.
There's a little bit of like a dustiness
Yes.
of some sort.
That's what it
Really?
is.
Yeah.
But it's like mid to back end.
And it's not there long. It's just, it's a
longer than
little bit.
It's longer than I'd like.
I just wish it had
I think this is
titch.
better on the front end.
I wish it had a titch more.
Proof.
Yeah. I mean, 91. I mean, it's 91.
That's the only thing I can really say
Yeah.
negative about it.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Grades?
Yeah.
This is yours, right? Grades?
Yeah.
That's a B.
It's a B?
On experience.
Wow. That's really?
Yeah. I mean, I have to consider that it is 91 proof. That is what it is. I wish it was more, but it's not, and that's fine.
Okay. So you're a B.
I'm a B.
I mean, I've always said this about our grades, is I need something in between B and C that's not a B minus or a C plus, right? Like, because would I call this a great pour? Maybe, but like it's a really good pour, right? Like I want something that's kind of
Then it's a B minus.
right in there. But then it's, I gotta show the meh, it's fine, and that's just that doesn't come into like the equation for me of
No.
like thoughts.
Right.
I would give this a C.
So for me,
Really?
I'll say B minus. B minus is where I'll be.
Yep, I'd give it a C. Wow. I think it's fine. I think that dusty, you nailed it. That dusty kind of funk in the middle. I'm like,
I don't. That's
I don't know
not.
that I love that. And then it
Not
hangs on the back of my tongue too for a while. So for me, this one's a C. What about on price? Value, because it's $120, 91 proof. Lay it out there. Is this
C.
hard to
C.
is this hard to get?
It's a C.
I don't think so. C.
I'd say B. 120 bucks is not your best choice. Not your
I mean,
best
from your
choice.
experience, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so. I mean, either way, it's still whiskey. It still looks cool. I'm glad it's on your shelf because then I can come over and drink it when I want,
Yeah.
but I don't have to
No, I
pay.
think it lives up
Have to pay the
to
piper?
its name.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yep.
it does well.
It does well.
Even if Rich doesn't think so, it does well.
Yeah.
But
You can have some more.
let us know if you've tried this. This is, they do have different batches, so it could be different, right?
Yeah.
So if you've tried other batch numbers, ours is batch 33. Let us know what you think. We, want to try some of the other Widow Janes. I actually have a 10-year, that was their 10-year anniversary one that we could try and compare it to your 10-year.
I
just
am
to see.
glad, after that first really poor experience of Widow Gin, I am glad that we went.
You wanted to write them off fully.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what I'm
done.
saying, but
You
I'm
were
glad
done.
we didn't, is
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yep.
We actually went back and went, no, actually, it's just a really bad barrel, which again,
A rat died in that barrel.
is part of the whole deal. Like you're getting a single barrel, not all of them are going to be the same. Now, what I will say is that the variation should not be drain pour to. Oh, this is pretty great.
Something happened.
Something happened there, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we went back to
The funny thing is we thought that, but then the person you gave it to, they thought it was great.
They thought it was fun.
And I was like, okay, they thought it was fine. Sure. All right. Well, this is
still whiskey.
Yeah.
Like,
we love you.
Comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think.
Yep.
We'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Decadence.